Orlando, how you doing?
I'm blessed and I'm living a good life, and I know you all look at you, man. I already told you, you look like Elvis Presley. Don't get me started, Lil. What's going on out there?
Orlando Brown, you know, we're going to talk about his upcoming projects, and it's quite exciting, you know, for ED MAGIK TV. Let's start first with the fact that you've got your own show.
Most definitely. I'm glad you mentioned that, my buddy. Okay, well, it's the Orlando Brown Show, and also I'm executive producing, and not only am I executive producing for the Orlando Brown Show, I have my own radio show by the name of the Orlando Brown Radio Show.
Listen up.
Yeah, most definitely. The radio show is really it's going to be a big deal. The Black Broadcasting Network, who's funded through Time Warner, you know, they're trying to do a little something different, you know, so, you know, we got to respect that. Also, moving on, I got a, you know, reality show by the name of Orlando Brown Presents Daddy's House, VH1 MTV, you know, and, you know, just trying to do it real big, something like a Flavor of Love, but, you know, me in the midst of all the young ladies, and, you know, I think it's going to be a good look. So, you know, I just trying to do something different and still stay positive out here, because there's not a lot of, you know, positive role models out here for these kids to look up to, and I just I wanna be the one to you know, say, you know, it's okay to be positive and still keep it funky.
Let's reminisce and go back a little ways for the folks that are watching, and you know, kind of talk about some of the exciting moments of your career.
Well, you know, I started off, you know, doing a Burger King commercial, you know what I mean? And then from there, you know, Damon Wayans actually took me into the spotlight when I did the movie Major Pain. And from there, you know, I got to sit on Jay Leno's couch, and it was huge, you know what I mean? When
he's funny.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Actually, he gave me a good blessing. He had one of my biggest idols, you know, at the time, Steve Urkel. He came out, gave me love, you know, it was a great moment for me. And you know, also, you know, it's just like, you know, I moved on to the Jamie Foxx show, Family Matters, you know, it just goes on and on. Max Kibble's Big Move, Senseless, Two of a Kind.
I mean, you can catch some of those on YouTube now.
Yeah, right now it's all over, you know, all over YouTube. You know, just it's major history behind the name Orlando Brown. If you Google me, baby, just Google me, baby. Hey.
I gotta say something. I believe in love and oneness and compassion. And you got it right there. Oh, yeah. I want you to show them with some lips.
Oh yeah, well, you know, most definitely. I have to, you know, show love. Actually, my girl, these are her lips. Actually, you know, with the love under it. You know, I represent love. You know what I mean? It's nothing but love all day on mines. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of love represented. You know, I just love to love people, you know, that are genuinely good people and want to see positive things evolve in this world. So, you know, I mean, love is a big word, you know, to be, you know, trying to love everybody, and it's a big world to be trying to love everybody. But you know what? You know, it starts somewhere, and I think it can be done.
We're here at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. I haven't had a drink now.
Yeah. All right.
And the pool in the background, as you can see, a party, BET party.
Yeah, doing it big. Right.
But we're going to leave now. But I would be remiss if I didn't do something that was inspirational for ED MAGIK TV and all the people that are checking us out. And that is, in your career, I asked you the other day, I said, you know, the walk's hard. And does God carry you, or does He walk with you? And how did it work in your situation as you were moving up in your career?
He carried me, and He carries me, and He carries my family. He carries my mind. He carries my heart. And if I had the heart of God, which we all need to do, is we need to sit down and try to figure out how we can have the heart of God. And when we figure out that, see, what a lot of people don't understand is ego is a real person. Ego is someone that is here on earth today. You feel what I mean? He's a real man. And once you can control ego, because he can brush off on you and walk away, but at the same time, you don't want to pick up what he brushed off. You feel what I mean? Because once you run with ego, then you have a problem. You can't run away from ego. You're stuck in an ego, and you're stuck being vain and arrogant about everything you do. But once we can control ego, we can all control the world. And that's what everyone must understand about, you know, when you deal with God, and when you let God carry you, and you put it all in His hands. You know what I mean? And that's what I continue to do. I wake up, I make sure that I target, you know, my day towards just, what do you want me to do, Lord? What's your will? Let your will be done, please. Because not only did my grandma, before she passed away, she loved me a lot, but she passed that down, the love of God to me. So, I try to, let everybody know in a positive way that we gonna make it, and I'm not trying to force or gangbang for Jesus or God or whatever, but all I can say is, yo, when you place it in God's hands, and I'm sure it's a beautiful thing, brother.
Right here on Celebrity Scene News for Ed Magic TV from the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. This is Pete Allman and
Orlando Brown.